Hi, I'm Rowan Meyer. I ended up on ISA's radar after my pilot Cloistered won the grand prize of Table Read My Screenplay, and they flew me out to Park City for a reading at Sundance. Then my feature Deathless won the drama category in the genre competition. And most recently, my short Diving In won grand prize for Shoot Your Short, which helps me with resources for making it. So I was invited onto the development slate, and now I'm a top 25 writer to watch in 2021. Table read stood out. I mean, I will say I do enter a lot of contests just because I really enjoy that. But table read really stood out because of what it offers. Literally a table read. I don't. I think there are many other competitions out there that do that. I mean, they might do something online, like yeah, we'll get like a black box theater and get some actors together, and we'll do a table read. I'm like, that's cool. You guys flew me out to Sundance. Come on, that was really great. That was great. So that really stood out because I would not have gone to that on my own. I would never go to a film festival if I wasn't like somehow involved in it. And like going to something like that and not having something of your own to bring to it is would be a little depressing to me because I would be like, wow, look at all these amazing creators. Maybe I'll go skiing later. Um, so that was amazing to have like literally something that I could invite people to, something to talk about. I never thought I would win, I just thought, oh, maybe I'll make like the finals and they'll give me some good feedback. I was in Florida at Hollandale Beach with my fiance and my in-laws. They've got a condo out there, and we were on the beach, and that's when I found out. And I ran into the ocean. I was so excited. I stepped on a jellyfish, didn't even care. I ran right into that ocean. That's how excited I was. I've always been a writer, but like short plays and short stories. I wrote a book of called Tiny Fiction of 300 very, very short stories, like between one sentence and a page. And I self-published that, things like that. But I had never really written for the screen, even though I always had ideas for things. I was like, oh, that would make a good show. Maybe I'll give that idea to someone someday. Um, but expertise, I wouldn't call it expertise. My training was as an actor. I have a master's in acting, and I'm still doing that. It went okay for the first 10 years after graduating. I did okay. Um, I did do an off-Broadway show with Dick Cavett, who, if you don't know who that is, you're young. Congratulations. Dick Cavett he's still alive, is this famous talk show host, the Dick Cavett Show, through the 70s and 80s. Ask your parents if you don't know who that is. We did that off Broadway, and then it transferred to LA, and they brought me with it. And I had a lot of downtime during that rehearsal process. So I was just like, I was just sitting in my apartment, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna write this pilot idea that I've had for a while. And it was this sort of amazing, like, I don't know, Elizabeth Gilbert, who wrote Eat, Pray, Love. She wrote this other book called Big Magic, which is about like inspiration and how sometimes a fully formed idea can just like fall into your ear and onto the page in like a day. And that's exactly what happened with this pilot. I sat down and wrote it out in 48 hours, and it's basically still the same. I made some edits, but it just kind of wanted to be there. I don't really take credit for that script. I think it just wanted to be written. But that's really what got the ball rolling for screenwriting. It was awesome. I mean, at that point I think I'd been on the development slate for about a year because I was invited to the slate after Table Read, which was around Sundance 2020. So it was very early in the year last year. And I found out about Top 25 very early this year or very late last year. I forget exactly when. It was lovely. I love you guys. You guys have been such champions of my work. Like, and every single one of you, I got to hang out with most of you at Sundance. Now I'm like working with Max and Felicity on other stuff. And every single one of you are just lovely people who really make me feel like I'm on the right track. And I've really been champions for my writing. And so I was thrilled to move up. Make friends with your fear and then ghost him. Get to know your fear and your insecurities very well, and then the the more familiar you are with them, then you can recognize, you can like just get rid of them. Because I think I stopped myself from doing a lot of things and continue to do so because of fear. I would have liked to start so many things so much earlier. Um, but that being said, every journey is sometimes things happen just the way they're supposed to be. I would I like to be a 23-year-old showrunner? Sure. Rather than a 36-year-old emerging screenwriter just starting out? Yeah, I would like that. But I was also a total loser at 23. So what content do I think I would have made back then? So get to know your fear and then get rid of it, and then let things happen. Um, Let things roll out from there.